a kuiana I chikuriara ti a pa uiana na a uye chikiuiana a uiera a pupu iui ata uiana a uiana ma ia o iana na a ia o ia ia uiana ni kuiana ma a rata to iana na I a iwana na a pa uiana na a pa iti a hiuena pa ataku iana na I Ay, ta 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 ta. Thank you for inviting us. I'm pleased to share my light language with you today. It is an honor to be able to work with you while you're working on increasing your vibrations. And it is our pleasure to come and work with you in this manner, accepting our blessings, ana uiri ara tatata kuyanara ara huena na hia hai kakuana bai ahaha na rata ati uira pa ahawana nai ahaha uira pa I anana reti ahahien wara papa uyana te tik tutua mamai arata uyana na we are the Lemurians apa uyana na iara na tiara tutuia ma apa uyana na pa I ua mamai ahia na uia kiana na arapa uia mama uira ti tata uira ma papa ui ichi apa iananari ti. It is important for us to connect in this matter first. Apa po ianama I ti ta auiera tata I kiana noi. Ahiu mama iera papa po ianama iti. Ahi jiju mama ta ianama iti. Apa uyananata. We're bringing ancient earth. Apa po uyama ira ta kuyana magic. Apa uyananara I akuyananata. Ara iyananara I apa uyanana. Breathe this in. These codes will be released within both of you in preparation. This is preparation for you on your journey to Shasta. Where it will be easier to connect with us as our dimensional veils will be closer together within the energy of Shasta and the energy that you will be bringing there, along with, of course, the others who will be joining. I should say it will not be a torch, it shall be a bonfire of energy once you are all there and connecting. It is in anticipation that we now give you these codes. And so we thank you for allowing us to do our work through and with you. And we congratulate you and thank you on the work that you do as well. La 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 te na 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 la 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 te na 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 la 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 te 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 na na na. And they just showed me an image of the mountain. It's like there's a hole on the side of it, like a almost like I'm trying to telepathically connect with what that meant.
An entrance?
A portal. And yes, an entrance, a portal. That portal will be thin and accessible to us. Not that they're, well, maybe during dream time, taking us into the mountain through that portal. It may feel
Or if we
physical.
do shamanic journeying or
Yeah.
some other type of ceremony and meditation, or we might travel or connect to that portal.
exactly. I was getting a lot of heart energy right before we started doing light language, or before I started anyway. And I was feeling this like heart expansion. And I don't know if I was saying that before we started, but I was like feeling it. Maybe I was thinking it. I don't know if I said it or not, that I was feeling this heart expansion. And which is, as the energy is moving around with my heart, it's like going in, into different, it moves. I can feel it moving in my body. And
Yeah.
I was coughing with my throat being cleared. And I was like, all right, who is clearing my throat and what is that about? And then next thing I know, the Lemurian collective, I'm channeling them. So whatever.
Maybe I'll see if there's any light language notes come through. I was speaking, yeah, the dragon light language earlier.
I'm getting thunder out here by me. It's almost like the dragons are bouncing in the clouds to say, we're here, we're here.
Yeah, I was kind of getting a vision of a white dragon. I think it was my guide Altia. I mean, when you were channeling, I was kind of had a vision of her in my mind's eye.
Oh, well,
Let me
see,
see.
maybe she wants to give you some dragon
Yeah.
light language.
Dear Altia, will you please come and give some dragon light language? Give some of your dragon light. Toya sakata katia ya sia toya ya istokoya ya sia toya ya hoya ya sikoya tia ya usukoya tia ya skateka ya hoya ya sukoya sikataya we sikotokoya ya sikitokoya. Heesikotokoya, you are the blessed one. Sukoya ya, sikotokoya ya, for this time. Sukoya ya, heesikotokoya ya, sikia, time to rise up. Kakia, itokoya, in your dragon power. Sikotoya ya, sikotokotakia, we stand with you. Sikia, tokoya ya, sikotoya ya. He sukutoitia, call upon us, sukutakia, tukutuya, sikatikia, sukuitia, sukutuko, sikia, we love you, sukutoya, tukutia, sukutukoya, he sikatikia, sikitukoya, sukutukoya, tukoya, tikaya, sukuto, he sikudaya, sukutoya, Esukotokoyai, Esukotokia, Ezekia, Skoyaya. I embrace you in my wings. Sutokoyai tia, Sukotokoy, Sukotoko, He Sukotoyai, Esekia, Tekia, Yai, or Skia. My heart is with you. Esukotoyai, tia, ia, Sukotoyai, Sukotoy, tia, Sukotia, or ia, Skia, or Sukoa. Much blessings.
Thank you.
Thank you, Altia. Much love to you.
Much love to all the Dragon Collective, as they have all been stepping forward to help us and guide us in different aspects between the white dragons, the red dragons, the fire dragons, the snow dragons, dragons of the north, the silver dragons, the gold dragons, the earth dragons, so many dragons. The air dragons,
Blue
the water
dragons,
dragons.
the gold dragons, yes.
Yeah, we are here. We are here. Yes, of course we are here. This is the time. This is the stage of the winning. The game pieces are in place. And now we each do our part. We are working on a connection with this one, with the back of the neck. There, from the pineal gland, was a type of drainage set up, which had been blocked. We recommend that she go back and listen to the video that she watched that opens that up again. We are sending you energies as well. The dragon energy is fierce, loving, strong, courageous. You could use the word ambitious, but it would be more appropriate to say strongly guided. Trust yourself when you are feeling these strong sensations. The knowing, cognizance is coming to you. As they are coming to you, they are meant to be heard and followed, not that you are a puppet and don't have sovereignty. Of course you have sovereignty, but this is your choice to work with us in this manner. And so we continue to work with you. I'm hearing I am Queen of the North. I am not hearing a name.
It's connected to Donner, the King of the North. Is she his queen?
Yes, of course. And as you know, we are continuing to work with you to remove names from your channeling, and it is good for you to connect in with collective energies at this time. That is all we share with you for the now, in this moment. You may call on us in your dream time, of course, in your meditations, even in your waking hours. We will come. We are there. Ask for guidance. Put your energies above your crown chakra and put out the etheric call. We are listening. We know who is speaking and working with us at this time. I was able to see her face. But just her face. She just showed me the white of her face, and then almost like a dark, almost like eyeliner, like a dark outline of her eyes. But I think it wasn't that it was an eyeliner, it was the depth of her eyes. So it's almost like she was like right in top like this. Like the eyeballs.
Well, I know I saw, like, when I first got connected with Altia, my dragon guide, who's a white dragon of the north. She, in meditation, it was like Tammy Lynn was doing like her Tuesday like group meditation, event or whatever. Like
Yeah.
she does Tuesday events on different topics and stuff, and we were doing like a group meditation type thing that day, or group channeling. I don't know, seeing what information we each individually received, and I saw a visualization of her, like a profile of her face with a close-up view of her eyeball. And when you looked at her inside her eyeball, it looked like the night sky, like over Norway, with the northern lights, like streaks of,
Wow.
kind of neon green and purple, and like those colors when you see the northern lights, like in Norway, or
Right.
up there. And I had a screensaver on my computer at the time that had, I think one of the pictures was like that. So it was like she was giving me that visual that I think that I would recognize, and it was the most beautiful thing, like night sky with stars and like the water and the mountains and like streaks of the colors of the northern lights, like
Wow.
where, because they are under, like the white dragons of the north are under Norway and Sweden, that area, Finland,
Oh, wow.
and that's where they're located. I remember that from a Jim
I wonder if that's a
channeling
connection for me
Donner.
too, because that's like ancestrally, like that's part of my ancestral DNA. So I wonder if that's not some aspect of why we connect with them too. But I mean, we've also got, I mean, that's mine this lifetime. But also, I mean, we've got so many lifetimes with so many different aspects of ourselves.
Connections,
connect with, Yeah. Thank you. Hi.
It is Sue's Red Dragon Guide, Ulrich.
Ulrich, I see. Ah, beautiful. Thank you so much for coming through for her today. What messages did you want her to know?
I am making my presence known so that she may call on me, as well as yourself, with your upcoming journey to Mount Shasta, that I will be with you both, as well as your red dragon, Fredrick, which is part of my tribe as well, or my collective, if you will. And I want her to connect with me going forward more, connect with my energy, to connect with the passion in her heart for the work that she is doing, in being more in her joy and excitement for living, and to connect with her creativity, her vibrancy, and to feel from our energy if she needs a boost. She may call upon us, or if she needs inspiration with her creativity, she may call on us, call on me specifically, but our whole collective is available to you both. But feel that fiery passion for life, for gratitude for living, for feeling alive in each moment. Connect with that more. Connect with the simple act of feeling, not always feeling, not always doing, or needing to accomplish anything, but just be in your emotional body, be in your physical body, connect with the earth, connect with the feeling body of earth, connect your body with her. The message that came through for this one today was about sensuality, about connecting with nature in a sensual, more tactile way, that's touching the dew on the grass or the raindrops on the leaves after a rainstorm, or connecting in more of a physical way with your physical body and Gaia's physical body, in a sensory way, to connect with your 3D self and to ground yourself more and be less in mental thought process, but just to feel and be in the moment, and allow that feeling to flow through your physical bodies, however it may, in a sensual fashion, a pleasurable fashion. Allow your passion to return to your physical vessels and to flow, for this is your creative power. This is your creativity, is your creative connection, is through your sexuality, sexual power, that society has put shame around, has tried to diminish this power that you all have, and now it is time to reawaken your creative power in this way by reconnecting with this aspect of yourselves, and not to feel ashamed of it or feel that you need to repress it or hold back. Like reconnect with your wild sides, reconnect to your natural being in connection with Gaia. For this will strengthen your inner knowing, that inner voice within, your true nature. It will help to awaken some of your natural ancient earth abilities that you hold, and we can assist you along this path if you call on us.
there's an aspect, speaking of the sexual energy, where I have heard that there are beings who attempt to siphon off the female sexual energy, and maybe the masculine as well, to use it for maybe nefarious purposes, or that it's not being used by the light, so to speak. That it's almost like they're like waiting for that. So what is there any aspect of when, being in that type of a creative state, that that is that even something that we need to think about? I mean, I feel like we have so much protection about us that shouldn't even be a thought, but I don't know why it's in the back of my mind.
As long as you are calling upon your guides, such as ourselves or any of your spirit guides or connections, if you are calling upon them for protection, as well as through your intention, through your own power and vibration, and keeping that in the highest state possible, as long as you are doing different things of this nature to protect yourselves, there is no need to worry about allowing this type of lower energetic connection. It's only if you entertain fear or worry around this, try to shift your thought process out of this as being part of your reality, and bring your thought process to the highest state imaginable, that you will not allow an entrance to this type of energy if you are in a high vibration and you are protecting yourself in the different means that you do already, that this won't be part of your experience, but it may be part of others that believe it is possible for them to be vulnerable to this type of connection.
I see. I see where that comes from. Okay. And I have realized that there are many different views, right? And that as people are expressing their concerns, that it just comes into my awareness or into our awareness. But that doesn't mean that that's an experience that we're having ourselves. It's just that it's out there. And so it is something, I guess, could be an interesting aspect for somebody to, because just, to be aware of your energy and
It
how
is
how
it is
used.
fine to be aware of many different things in others' experience, but it's whether you put your energy, your focus, your attention, your creative ability in that direction to allow it to manifest in your experience, in your
So
personal connection.
is that why I feel that there are more, like I can feel the root chakra, like the vibrational energy of my root chakra more frequently now. And also my earth star chakra. I can feel that sensation and that energy. Like it's almost like there's like, I don't know, like the air is vibrating around you, kind of a sense. And I have noticed it over the last, I would say, 3 months, especially over the last 3 months, especially. But I have noticed that I'm like, oh, hang on a second. What's going on there? So
Yes, there's a lot of movement occurring in the lower chakras, solar plexus, sacral root, and earth star. There's a lot of movement, and a lot of that movement is based on the fear-based collective, or the fears in the collective right now, and that those that are sensitive to this energy from others are feeling this, or trying to transmute what the
transmuting.
others are experiencing. So you may feel these energies moving in these lower chakras of yours as you are picking up on the collective consciousness of humanity and what they are experiencing. And you are naturally, as transformers, as transmuters, you are naturally doing this work for Gaia to assist her in moving this energy. So it's something that you do naturally at even a subconscious level where you're not even necessarily aware of it. It's just something that you feel and you sense occurring within you on different days when the energy is more intense or things are occurring in the collective that you may feel it more stronger on those days than others.
Thank you for that understanding. Now, if I may ask a question about Mount Shasta. So I thank you so much for lending your energy and helping us to be prepared for that. I understand that there are going to be ships that come, and are we calling them in? I kind of feel like it's like, why can't we call them in, and who should we be calling in?
There's really necessarily no need to call them in for your presence as a group, as a powerful group of light workers, and your willingness to be open for this type of connection and allowing it is all the invitation is truly needed, as long as you hold this receptivity to connect with galactic beings, which you already do. That it is basically like an open invitation to the cosmos, to beings, as long as you're intending to connect to those that are of a positive
Yes,
nature.
of course.
That these beings will naturally be there, for they want to connect with you. They want to experience what you are experiencing at this time on the earth plane, and that they are here to cheer you on and support you in the work that you are doing. But you may also call them in, so to speak, if there are certain galactic races that you wish to connect with, or certain beings on ships that you are knowledgeable about or that you know about. You can call by name on these beings to be present at your gatherings.
Thank you. What would you like us to know about the dragons that many do not know?
You know of our heart energy being great, that you may connect with us at that level, and we welcome this. But we are also very honorable, very dedicated to one another and to those of humanity that we have a positive connection with, that love and accept us as we do them, that we will lend you our strength, our support, our confidence, our courage. If needed, you may call on us for this. But we believe in standing in our truth, in our strength as a collective, on being there for one another as in community, in love with each other. And we wish to reconnect with humanity once more at this level, that we are of one family, of one collective. We are all one. that we may call ourselves by different collective names, different beings, but we are truly one connected to all that is.
Yes.
And we are here to support the ascension of Gaia, as you know, as well as humanity. And we are trying to connect with as many humans as possible that are open to our presence in their lives. And you both will be instrumental, as will others that are open to our energy, in helping spread the word, so to speak, that we are here and that we are ready to connect at any time with love and honor.
Thank you. That just fills my heart beautifully. I just feel your warmth, and I'm very happy to make your acquaintance today, Ulrich.
And Fredrick says hello to you as well.
Hello, Fredrick. You see that I've been collecting a few other knickknacks to represent you. I don't know that they do you justice.
Yes, he finds humor in that, and he appreciates that humorous aspect that you share with him, the laughter, the joy, the warmth of his heart connected with yours. Continue to connect with him on this level, and I encourage this one to do the same with me, to find that intimate connection of the heart between us both.
Beautiful. Thank you, Fredrick. I was like, oh, I got a message. I'm always wondering how much I'm intuiting, or how much I'm like connecting, and sometimes I just go and go and go, and I don't realize like where my energy is coming from. I just will feel it show up.
I feel a lot of joy, happiness, playful humor between you two.
Oh, good. Thank you. That's
It is
that's so
it is a beautiful feeling, that
it
energy.
really is. May I ask another question regarding Shasta? Right before Susan is channeling you, I was channeling a Lemurian light language download, and it came in as the collective. But can you tell us more? They just said you'll start to get these activations over the next couple of weeks, but what exactly what was that?
You'll be reconnecting with ancient wisdom teachings, just ancient knowledge that you hold at a DNA level that will be activating, that you hold within your cellular structure, your ancestral lineage, your DNA, and you'll be receiving, yes, downloads, connecting the higher with the lower selves to anchor in this ancient knowledge into the earth once more. For once it is awakened within you, you will be sharing this with humanity, sharing your gifts, sharing your knowledge to assist those that are just beginning to awaken by being the example of who they truly are, helping them to remember as well, since you are further along this path, that you will be the way shores, as you know. So as you stand in your authenticity, follow your truth, be in your knowing by going within, you will connect more and more with these, what may seem as new abilities, but are ancient abilities that you already hold within you, that are being triggered at this time. For now, it is time to share these with the world, and to be the spiritual leaders that you are.
I understand. So based on the fun of Fredrick, is that why my hair is this always fun colors of red?
Yes, he enjoys that connection with you, the colorful connection. And yes, your hair connection. and he finds humor in that you modify your appearance to connect with his coloration. Yes, he enjoys this.
Oh, any recommendations? I know Susan and I are working on remembering our dreams more readily. Any suggestions for tools to this window to the world of sleep?
Yes, keeping a dream journal at your bedside is recommended. As you know, this is a good tool. Setting
Yes.
your intentions to remember your dreams upon awakening. State an intention at least 3 times before falling asleep is a good technique to remember upon awakening. This is a good place to start with this. But more as you shift your vibration further upwards, more and more will be revealed to you where the third dimensional reality will seem like dream time, and your awakened state, it will seem as if your dreams have come true, or your dreams will be more real to you as they manifest in the higher dimensions that you will be living in more and more. For that will be your new reality, this miraculous dreamlike reality that you are creating now that will continue to be manifested in the higher realms that you will be experiencing. That will be your new truth, your new dream come true.
I understand what you're saying with that because I recently was given how to use manifestation in a symbolism, and I wrote down what I wanted it to symbolize and focus on. And I don't even think I created that. And within a week, what I wrote down was manifested. And I was pleasantly surprised. I mean, I know I've been manifesting things more and more, but that was a very nice surprise because it had a monetary amount coming in with it.
Yes, the manifestation energies are coming in much faster and quicker into existence. So it is important to be more vigilant of what thoughts you hold and what you wish to create, since even if you hold certain thought processes for a shorter amount of time than before, it'll manifest in a shorter period. So it is good to be aware in every now moment, even more so what energies you are holding, what thoughts you're holding, and being more and more aware and going within of what your inner guidance is telling you and putting your focus on that rather than in the outer chaos that the world is experiencing now. And you know this, and you are
Yes.
becoming more and more adept at doing this, but you will continue to notice, yes, more of your manifestations are becoming almost instant as you are focusing your energies more intensely in a way, but also the energy of the earth is allowing for this quicker manifestation as the concept of time is dissolving as you are raising up to higher dimensional levels. There the concept of time is no longer going to be relevant, and so Therefore, you are almost to this point of instant manifestation where you think something and it will appear a short while later, that this will become your new norm, that miracles are in reality normal for humanity to experience, even if you've been taught otherwise.
Beautiful. May I ask about another dragon, Quanon?
Yes.
So Quanon is a partner to me. Are there any messages that he'd like to tell me about their journey together with where they're at? I mean, I know it's their choice. I'm just curious how he's doing with my being a way shower for the spiritual work.
Your example is helping him to awaken, to connect more with his abilities. He does have his own journey that he is on, his own schedule for coming online, so to speak. And so he is working with his higher self at a more subconscious level, but he is becoming more awakened, though at perhaps a slower pace than yourself. But having you as a partner will assist him with his spiritual development, with his opening of his gifts over time as you expand your gifts and he witnesses what you are capable of doing. It will provide him an open door, so to speak, to first vicariously experience things through you as your partner, but then to have the trust, the confidence within himself, the openness to allow his gifts to blossom over time, that this is something that will take perhaps years to unfold, but it will happen with his own divine timing, that it is not something to be concerned about, that he has his own timeline to follow, but that his higher self, yes, will assist with his awakening in this lifetime.
Thank you. Can you take a look at both of us physically? I know I'm getting right now a lot of neck pain. I don't know if that's just because of this energy movement that we both were saying we are feeling that movement happening right here and now. And maybe it's the downloads that we just got from Lemuria. Just trying to figure out what this energy is.
Yes, it is some of the energy that's coming in through the crown chakra, through the pineal gland, the activations, the downloads that you've both have experienced today that are still integrating, so processing. Try to get more rest in the next day or so as you feel called to do so, and whatever brings you comfort, whether pain reliever, ice pack,
CBD oil.
yes, whatever brings you relaxation, taking a bath to help move the energy, drinking tea or cacao or whatever brings you pleasure, relaxation, to help reduce the tension in your neck and shoulder area. This one is feeling it as well at the base of her skull.
Yep, that's exactly right where it is.
Yes.
So, okay. So, and as a healer, I'm just going to send some energy. I'm just going to send it in to, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some energy that is like a balm, like what you would think of as like a lubricant. And I'm just going to put lubricant into our beings as these energies come in so that it'll go into integration in a more smooth manner. And I'm already feeling the relief. It's literally that fast, like so fast. It just felt like it just started to glide. That's very nice. Back we go. All right. Connect in. I am Athena. I bring to you today warrior wisdom, strength, courage for women. Stand in your goddess energy. Stand in your creativity. Remember your warrior yell. I am the goddess Athena, a warrior I come to bring these energies for the female, for all female, for the divine feminine to step up and be heard, to step into their power, into their goddessness, the energy of their own inner beauty and strength, and also with their warrior yell. Sometimes it is beneficial to find a place where you can just yell, and we are going to act out for you, so to say. So do not be alarmed at the volume. Accept and know your power. Feel your strength. Feel your fierceness. When you give your warrior yell, this will activate within the ferocity that will be needed in days to come. As you stand your ground, as you are questioned, as others ask you, are you sure? Yes, you are sure. You know what is right. You know your soul's journey for yourself. And I am here, dear sister, to remind you of this energy, that the feminine, although sensual, loving, nurturing, is also a force to be reckoned with. We move these energies into this being at this time. When you give your call, you will feel your energies activated as well. This is not a yell of anger. This is not a yell of loudness. This is a yell of the warrior within you, within your connection to yourself and your strength and your courage. And yes, your fierceness, and the energies will come into you as well. And these energies will assist with the Lemurian energies that you are currently processing, and these ancient ways and wisdom and knowledge will begin to have more clarity over the next several days and weeks. Be kind to yourself, find the gracefulness within you, and accept. This is the best recommendation that we can give to you at this time. I feel like crying and yet not crying. It's weird. It's like a release of all the lifetimes of not being able to stand up for yourself.
Yeah, the
Male, male, yeah,
repressed feminine energy, or taking the power back.
yeah, yeah. It really is. Yeah, I feel like my I feel like my ego self was kind of on the side going, "Dang, what was that?"
The ego shut up for a minute and was
Yeah,
like just observing what was going on.
yeah. It just was like, it was like, where did that come from?
Well, it's interesting as you were talking about that, or as Athena was talking about it. It reminded me, what was it? Well, I know today, as far as that sensuality of it, like it said, like dance around the house, like move your
Yeah, yeah,
body,
yeah.
dance. But also it was either today or in a previous thing where it was about yelling, like yelling at the top of your lungs, express, in that
Yeah.
type of wild expression, connect with the wild within,
I was like really feeling like the energy just moving through my body during that. And I was surprised at my hands flying up, like, oh, like, okay, okay. But yeah, that was intense. That was empowering. This, like, and I'm still feeling that energy like buzzing through my body, like it's just like moving.
Yeah, one of my in one of my oracle decks, I have a card called She Wolf of like her yelling, like yelling
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like a wolf,
Mhm.
and she has like a headdress, and that card is about connecting to the wild within and letting it out.
Maybe that's what you need to do too, is just go outside and connect with that she-wolf aspect, your warrior woman, and just because
Yeah.
I can't tell you, there's so much energy that just like released through me, and I feel so energized right now. I just like, it's like I let go of all the crap that I like, all the stuff we're transmuting. It's like I
Yeah.
like there's this energy that was sitting around me that was just like waiting to just like get out.
But yeah, I think actually, I think a few days ago, I think I pulled that card, and I think I did that. Well, maybe it wasn't a few days, probably more like a week ago, where I did, like yell at the top of my lungs and just, released just a bunch of crap. And it felt really good.
Yeah.
you
I mean,
know,
I'll do that. I'll do that when I'm like having a anger, frustration. And there's sometimes I'm just like, that kind of a like I just got to get that yell kind of out, like that frustration. And sometimes it'll involve like banging on something.
just I was feeling sluggish because of just like my work schedule and just
Yeah,
doing
same.
all this. I was working a lot of hours, and it was probably like a week and a half ago maybe. And I did that, and I felt good afterwards because it just shook up my energy. And because I was just feeling like I was just work, 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 work,